Well, what's up everybody, my name's Ty, and today we're talking about all things Safemoon, what's new in the space. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, comment down below. Before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm definitely not a professional, but we do have some crazy exciting stuff happening in Safemoon. Today, we have a ton of stuff to talk about. We had some drama happening yesterday that we're going to talk about a little bit as well and get, I'll share my thoughts on some of what's going on. But for right now, we did have some exciting price action move. We're sitting at 0.3059 right now. We're up over 70% in like the past 24 hours, which is pretty amazing. We had a lot of people sell off here because we passed that 0.3072, it looks like. So we really went up there last night. So we know that Bitcoin is still not doing very well. So what exactly is going on with the price? Why is it up? Well, I believe we had our swap and evolve progression buys from Safement, and I think the timing was actually pretty smart considering all of the stuff that came out from Safemoon Joe yesterday. I think they might have expected some things to be going on after that, so they're like, you know what, let's boost the price up right now. Here's a good time to buy. So they did some of those buys, I believe, and our price is looking pretty good in the 24-hour range, which is amazing. So we had a great little boost there. So let's come over here. I had some stuff that I want to talk about on Twitter about the Safemoon card, and then we'll get into some of the Safemoon Joe and influencer stuff later. But talking about the card, I posted this, and it seems like a lot of the Safemoon army doesn't really understand the potential of the card and really what we're looking at. So here I posted, it has been estimated that in order for Safemoon to maintain a volume of 1 billion a day, the price will need to rise to about 9 cents. The Safemoon card will be dropping soon and could be a huge catalyst in growing Safemoon daily volume. Hold. So a lot of people were commenting saying that they don't think it's that big of a deal. They're like, this is just one little piece, which it is. It's one piece to a huge puzzle. But they don't really see this as being a big deal for the Safemoon army. That's not really going to move the price or our volume that much. Now, I got these numbers from over here. This is Safemoon, Moon Mark. He used to be Safemoon Mark, and he jumped. I used to watch his stuff back in like April or, whenever he first started doing videos. And then all that drama happened with him. So I would not recommend, following along with him just because of his past. But nonetheless, he's great at math, and this video has a lot of great information. So they do talk about the math in version 1 in this video, and so if you want the math behind where these numbers came from, go ahead and check that video out. But yeah, so the main thing is, so I kind of posted this over here just to address it, because Safemoon Joe said something about that in his video as well, is that he was saying that he's not excited about the Safemoon card because every time that somebody uses the card, it's like selling Safemoon, and so it's going to cause the price to go down. That was his thought, which I don't really agree with. So over here I posted the Safemoon card has a 2.5% fee on each transaction for any crypto, and it's actually not any crypto. I corrected this below. It's Safemoon. Actually, here, let me read it right now. I said correction, possibly not any crypto. Safemoon website says use your Safemoon and other cryptocurrencies for your purchases. So it's other cryptocurrencies, not any crypto that we know of. But it's probably, whatever you hold on the Safemoon wallet, I would assume is usable. Oh, I don't need that. Okay, so every time someone uses the card, it will burn Safemoon. The Safemoon army will literally have the power to burn Safemoon by using the Safemoon card for everyday purchases. Imagine what we can do. And that's what's crazy, is that we literally can just use the card. If we have 700,000 people using this card for everyday purchases, and you're getting, the fee is like the same as around like a credit card or whatever, so you're getting a fee, but it's going towards the burn, and so we're burning all the time by using other tokens. Now you don't even have to use Safemoon, and that's what's crazy. So you can throw your Doge in there and go buy a candy bar. If everybody did that, we'd have a massive burn, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of people are going to continue holding their Safemoon, but we can still use the card in other ways to contribute to the burn of Safemoon. I think this is a way better option than using not to talk down to like the Safemoon Burn project, which is the Spotify thing. I think that's really awesome, but I think this use case for the Safemoon Burn is even better. And as we know, when Safemoon burns, the price goes up. That's what I posted here. Also, burning Safemoon makes the price go up. So I think that the card is actually going to be a catalyst to make the price go up, not down. Correction. So I read that. And then it says, I said, do you know of any other projects that let you spend other cryptocurrencies to raise the price of your native token? With the power of the Safemoon army behind this, the Safemoon card could be a huge deal. We need the army to understand what we're getting. So I think that if we all understand the potential behind the Safemoon card, then it can actually be something that is a big catalyst for Safemoon. I think if a lot of us are just kind of like, this is not really a big deal, and especially the influencers, if we're kind of like knocking this down, not that I am an influencer, but the people that have a big following, if they're not, saying that this is a good thing and that we need to be using the card and that it can be a catalyst to move something forward, to move us forward, then people won't use it as much and it won't be that big of a deal. So I think we need to get behind the idea that we need to use this card and it will burn Safemoon and push us into the future of Safemoon. And also at the same time, we can see the breakdown here. Only 2.5% fee on transactions, 1.5% processing fee. So that 2.5% is going to be broken down into this. 1.5% processor fee, 0.2% burn, 0.4% reflections. So we're still getting reflections from every single thing, which is amazing. So our bags are going to be getting bigger as well. So whether the price goes up or not, your bag is going to be getting bigger with the card. And 0.3% liquidity and 0.1% growth. So we've got that 0.1% that's going towards the Safemoon team, which is paying for their salaries and all that kind of stuff. So now, to address a little bit of what, so Safemoon Joe posted this video yesterday, and he didn't like the fact that John was making $750,000. I don't remember what the number was, but it came out to like $4.7 million a year, something like that. And that didn't sit right with him, and to him, to each their own, that was his opinion on it, and that's fine if that's, not your thing. But we've known since the beginning that 1% of our 10% tax goes towards the Safemoon Growth Fund, which is for their salaries and all that kind of stuff. So however they divvy that up, I believe is up to them. So here's the tweet here that Joe put out and talked about in his video on how much a crypto CEO should earn. And this is saying over $750,000 a year. Actually, 30% were on board with this, and most people thought that under $250,000 a year was fair, which I don't think that is fair at all, because it's a $200 million, over $200 million company. And so I think it's okay if he makes 1% of that, honestly, or 0.5% of that. I think it's okay. I think it's fine if you start something like that. And literally, we've done nothing for this project, and John is the one putting himself out there and doing all of the work and putting his face out there and coming up with the ideas and pushing the ball down the field. And we are sitting there cheering him on, but not actually doing anything outside of like trying to make these videos and, move the ball down the field that way. But at the same time, so I don't super agree with why he is hopping out of Safemoon, and it doesn't super make sense to me, but to each their own. And I still love Safemoon Joe and will continue watching his new videos and stuff like that, because he has been here since the beginning. I've watched him since about in like a year ago, and I've watched him ever since I bought in. He's been doing this forever, and I think he's been a huge encouragement to a lot of Safemoon army, especially when we were down. He was still cheering on Safemoon and that sort of thing. So he's been a huge part of the community and has made a huge difference. And so I will definitely still follow him and still support what he's doing. So he's got to do what he's got to do. So I totally get that. So let's look at the card again, come back over here, and then we have a couple of interesting updates about John and what is going on there. So the card, when we get that, just so we all know what to expect when it does come out, which hopefully is this month. What you can do is use your Safemoon and other cryptocurrencies for your purchases. Instant conversion to fiat at the time of spending. You can prioritize and choose which order to use your crypto assets for spending. You can securely manage your Safemoon card within the Safemoon mobile app, and you can use your card online or in store, globally accepted. So using it online, you can literally buy stuff with your Safemoon on Amazon. You can order stuff to your door with Dogecoin, probably. I don't know if that's one of the supported currencies, but I would assume, some of the bigger currencies are going to be supported. Virtual card available in app. You can freeze and unfreeze your card. There's a 2.5% fee on transactions. Full and secure KYC, which hopefully the KYC doesn't take very long. I would assume that the KYC will take roughly a day to pass that, to verify your address and all that kind of stuff, and then they will ship the cards out. I would assume that the cards, once they're ready to ship out, would come out in about 2 weeks. So they are working on a video right now. We'll come back to that, but John and them are working on a video, and so once that comes out, hopefully they're announcing the card, and then once that comes out, we can start the KYC and see the cards in our hands, the physical ones, in about 2 weeks, but we know that the digital ones are going to be dropping first. But we also have full transaction history, download statements, access to support to raise any direct issues such as chargebacks. Google Pay supports at launch. Apple Pay not supported at launch. So Google Pay supported, so a lot of people use Google Pay, so that is great that will be there off the bat. Over here, John said, amazing work from the team. This is what good looks like. What Sketch has been able to achieve since his starting less than 3 months ago is exceptional. So we can see that Sketch built out this whole studio space. We got a couple of Blackmagic 6K cameras on the left and right here. We've got some new lights, which is great, and cine sliders, like all kinds of good stuff going on there. So we can assume that they are setting up for another video. We've got a video here or a picture here that a lot of people were speculating that he is wearing a Binance t-shirt. It does look like he's kind of covering up his shirt. Who knows what that actually is? We had a couple other pictures here. Yeah, these are the same ones that we kind of saw, but John is over here. They're shooting a video yesterday, and so something is coming out. He's got his suit on, and so I'm assuming he's making some sort of announcement. Now, what I'm actually thinking is that they might be making an announcement that the card is going to be delayed. I'm hoping this isn't the case, but I was thinking that if the card was just coming out, I think Safemoon would just drop it randomly and be like, congratulations, the card's out, surprise everybody. Like, I think that's kind of been their vibe with releases recently. But I feel like if he's dressing up and has something to say, it might be like, yo, the card's going to be delayed for a little while, I'm not really sure, or whatever, something like that. So I'm not sure if the card is going to be coming out, but hopefully we are getting positive news from whatever video is coming out. Now, I think this video probably will come out on Sunday. That would be my assumption. They shot it yesterday, and that would give them a couple of days to edit it, put it together, and then put it up for the Safemoon Army. So that's what I'm assuming is going to happen, is a Safemoon Sunday this weekend, and I will let you know as soon as I hear anything about that. Lastly, a post here to wrap things up a little bit. We had an encouraging post from Mr. Adult. He said, thank you for flagging this. We're a startup with all its nimble benefits. We're very capable, though, with full departments that most startups simply don't have out of the gate. We will look to do things by the book. That means it takes longer to pass all the hoops and hurdles, but you build a strong foundation so you can build confidently and long term. We could have gotten things out easy, but they would have just been things. We're not here to do what anyone can do. We're here to do what only Safemoon can do. And being entirely frank, a big part of that is because we are utterly unique entity because of the Safemoon Army. The way the community shows up is a big part of our lifeblood, our reason for putting in the hours, the soul of Safemoon. In fact, to that end, we'll be sharing more about the soul of Safemoon in the coming weeks, all going well. So that is a massive thing. We know that the Safemoon Army is a huge force to be reckoned with, and we can make a lot of massive things happen if we really want to. And so that's why I really think we should take advantage of the card whenever it does come out, and all of the other Safemoon features whenever they come out, because I think the use case and people using them is what makes a massive difference. But then also just from a marketing standpoint, I think that the Safemoon Army can lean into this, share it a ton, wearing the merch and all that kind of stuff, and that is going to get the word out and grow the project even more. So I think we've been through a lot. We've lost an influencer. We've, the price is going up right now. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening right now. It's kind of all over the place, but it's an exciting time. I can't wait to hear what John has to say on hopefully Sunday, and we'll see what goes on after that. So that is going to be it for the video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching till the end. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and like down below. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Not necessarily. She could be stuck just inside the tube.